Hey guys, it's Targan. Today we're going to play Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Tactics is one of my favorite games in the whole world. I love it so much. And I don't know much at all about this remaster. I know it exists. There's voice acting, very exciting. But we're just going to jump into it. And yeah, so full voice acting, additions and adjustments to dialogue, and animated character portraits. And then controls and game balance. Yes, yes, yes. Indeed, we're going to do the enhanced version. We could always go back to the classic one, but it's always nice to see what a remaster can do. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. They've changed the words. In sword etched he, his fading memories. In stone, his tempered skill. I love the music of this game so much. By sword attested, by stone revealed. It's like a whole new experience. All the words are different. Their tale can now be told. The Zodiac Brave story. Final Fantasy Tactics. And the timpani cup, like, it's just great, right? Like, what in the world is better than that? Like, what a great intro. Like, it's just so good. You know, we're eventually gonna play the game. I am so excited.
Ivalice, a kingdom blessed by the light of the gods and ruled by a two-headed lion. A year after her defeat in the 50 Years' War, the king succumbed to malady, leaving a mere boy of 2 to ascend the throne. Whoever became the child's...
Whoops. Oh, we failed to click on it. Okay. Wait, there are difficulty modes? Alright, we're gonna play on the top difficulty, obviously. Yeah, we'll just go with an August 1st, that's fine. Not my real birthday. But we are going to be a Leo because our character has ever been one.
I am Arazlam J.D.
What? He
For the
talks.
greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age.
And it's
You are
Arislam, not
familiar
Alislam.
with the War
Okay.
of the Lions? No? It was a bitter war of succession.
This is so
that
exciting.
rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history.
Delita. Now that is quite a
This is
character,
a tale
right?
of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man,
Mwahaha!
Ramza Beowulf. The youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men.
I'm just so glad his name is Ramza, because
There
I've
is
called
no
him
official
Ramza for my whole
record of
life.
the role he played on history's
And
stage.
it may well have been wrong this whole time, but Ramza is
However,
canon. That's
according
good.
to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods.
We
And
can't even
profaned
see his
the gods.
face. No, this game, you know, whenever I think back
Which
to
of
my
these two
philosophical
accounts
progression,
is to be believed?
much of it must have come from Final Fantasy 4, 6, and
Join me
Tactics.
now in my search to uncover the answer. The truth.
Yes, the truth. notably something that can be found. And now there's going to be some chocobos going, and they're going to... Oh man, I can't wait. This video used to, like, entirely blow my mind once upon a time, so improved as it's going to be here. So we'll go up this river, right, and then there'll be chocobos that come in and knights on them, and then they'll arrive, you know, at Orban Monastery. Spoilers, that's where we're gonna end up. I think. Yes, based on Final Fantasy Tactics 1997. Oh, this is like it's credits overlaid with the video. Okay. Yes, chocobos. Oh, they got it like all hand-drawn and gorgeous. And there's our Mandalita right there, of course, wearing the cloak of the Black Lions. This will come into play later. Man. I'm so excited. I can't believe I waited a year to play this. And Julita's like, no, I'm gonna run faster. You know he's in charge because his chocobo's got a little flourish on the front, right? A little knightly banner. There's some, like, super hilarious translation stuff that I'll be sad to see go. I know there was a remake for, like, the PSP or something, where they changed some of the translation, but I didn't really play it, I just know it existed. Because I played the PS1 version a ton, and then emulated it and modded it, and played a large amount of hours into this mod called 1.3, which is a tremendous difficulty edition. And here the princess is about to learn. Here at Orban Monastery.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
The sprites look great, because you can tell they're updated, but they don't look, like, jarringly different. If they were, you know, PS1, you'd...
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Loving Agrius's voice.
Please, heed the good lady's words.
A little mouths move.
You must have.
And here's Gafgarion.
Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour.
What? No way, that's what he sounds like.
Gafgarion, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
You forget yourself, sir. It's like one of the best things it's possible to say to anyone ever. Alright, do we go like top right here? Trying to find a place for my face that doesn't
offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
You know, what a great voice actor.
Govern your tongue.
I love this. This is great stuff.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
I don't think there's anywhere my head can be in this video that's not going to get in the way of where one of these speech bubbles is going to be. It's alright. We'll figure it out.
And you, Elder.
Elder. Come on, Simon.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
Duke Goltana's men?
And now it's
We
time
are
for the
paid
tutorial
this.
battle.
Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'm no longer a knight, just a hired soldier, like you. That's right, let's go.
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then, to battle.
You know, or however they say it now.
Deliver us, O Lord.
My friend and I, my best friend, back in the day, we used to see if we could lose this battle.
They bear the crest of
It's
the
not
Black
really
Lion.
doable.
Duke Goltana must be mad.
Goltana must be mad. Does he want to start a war?
You there, wench. It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
I love this guy's like, I'm gonna lead with prejudicial
Head on a
statements against these three ladies who are wearing armor and have swords.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
Of course, the squire's name is Lad. He's a good lad and thorough. Defeat all enemies.
Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
Right.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Combat timeline. So this being here is amazing. This timeline thing, very excited. Alright, do we... Okay. And then you can move around here so you can see like where they can move to and that kind of thing. My head's covering up the height, but I think that's... Yeah. That's fine, because we're just gonna... Oh, yeah. How do we turn the tutorials off? We're just gonna go right in. Reset, move. Oh, you're joking. That's amazing. Alright, so basic skill is fundaments for Squire, and his is this, but Wish is chant now. Throw stone, and rush is tackle. Alright. 29?
Right then.
That's a lot of damage. It feels like that. Maybe that's a good matchup between our Zodiacs. It feels like that's more than we should be getting here. Holy Sword there. That's a more usable thing. This first battle, you know, like I said, it's always a gimme, but you get to hear the great battle theme, and it does introduce you to the concepts of what's going on. Lazarus. 74 Brave, pretty good. Using his old iron sword. But I'm excited to see what the high difficulty gives us, because, you know, whatever they throw at me, I'm gonna find a way to deal with it, right? I'm not trying to play Final Fantasy Tactics on medium. If you give me the high difficulty, I'm gonna go. It doesn't mean we're gonna one-shot everything, and maybe, you know, we'll have to challenge some of our assumptions and learn. Bum 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 bum. With the pathetic throw stone, but this chemist here is gonna get shreked.
Fight you fight, taste this!
Oh, hey Arcade, how's it going? Dude, this This remaster, I am so excited. I've just been gushing the whole time, basically. Good morning. She tries armor break and it misses. Sorry, rend. Yeah, so we've got a timeline of combat here, right? If you move and you do it badly, you can reset the move. There are difficulty levels. So of course we're playing on the top one. But yeah, it's very, very exciting stuff. And I guess they've rebalanced and retooled some of this stuff, but how do we rotate? Ah, this stick. That makes sense. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. And there's voice acting. Gafgarian sounds like a cheeky, like, British mercenary, I guess. Not that British. I don't know. He clips his T's a little bit. But it's very exciting.
Now.
We can already see the hard difficulty, so it may just be like sort of like a moderate version of the difficulty that they did in like 1.3, right, where what we're gonna see is not better gear on enemies, but perhaps higher scaled enemies to the combat encounters in quest battles especially, and better abilities and ability sets on enemies. So here we're getting archers with item where you wouldn't see that normally, right? And of course, anybody that can just potion themselves becomes a much bigger headache than they would otherwise be. And it's good too because it lets the computer exist at the baseline that you're at, where no matter what, you could at least throw item on somebody and be able to potion someone and get a phoenix down, right? Sure, if you're a gentleman, you have basic skill on so that you can hit accumulate 900 times.
How can this be?
But Lazalis will be the last to fall. A high potion, lad. Oh, he's really going all out. He's like, hello, Lady Knight. Just gotta let you know that I'll use the good potions on you.
This cannot be.
Surround and beat down, yeah, for sure. Alicia here, she has like armor break, so whoops. Yeah, so here, you know, you reset move. That's my new favorite thing in the whole universe. But fittingly, Agrius gets the coup de grace here on this dude, who is such a jerk when he showed up. But of course, as we know, poor Ovelia. The voice acting just blows my mind, because I never am expecting to hear it, right?
No. Lady Ovelia.
It's like this sort of remaster is so like emotionally moving to me, because I know this game like the back of my own hands, right? And now it's fresh.
Hurry up and try making a little less noise.
Man, Delita, what a jerk. I love you.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
Now, I'm sad this line got changed, because this line in the original is one of the most stone cold hardcore things that any character in any video game says at all. And it goes like this. He goes, "You don't like it? Tough. Blame yourself or God." And for my money, the original is just a billion times more hardcore than this version of it. Because it's so dismissive and so pure, and it's on, like, it's, oh man, it's so good. This one's fine.
But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana?
Why does he serve with Goltana's men?
I do not understand.
Hey, Neo! Yes, Final Fantasy Tactics, a remaster of it even. So these are like, in a ranking of my favorite games, Tactics is in the top, you know, like 10, but probably more like 3. What does a favorite mean, right? But this is the first one we're playing for the for the channel.
First appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain.
But,
Compounding their woes,
oh
they
man,
were denied pay
this
for their
is...
service and stripped of their livelihoods.
What a great time I'm about to
This
have.
ill treatment
And I
led
hope
them
all
to
of us,
abandon
but
their
me
fealty to
certainly.
the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason.
When they do little money, are they going to do the letters one at a time?
For Ivalice.
They had no
Murder and
food.
theft were commonplace.
L-I-T-T-L-E-M-O-N-E-Y.
Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Garland too saw its share.
Garland, Mage City.
It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
The Royal Military Academy at Garland. Academy with a K. I guess it's Greek.
Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
So this version, arcade, it's got the classic regular 1997 version that you can play, and this is the Ivalice Chronicles version, which I believe uses the War of the Lions translation with maybe some other changes, with as well as you know, adding difficulty levels and game rebalancing and stuff.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Oh yeah, and the graphics. You know, obviously also the graphics.
The Marquis Elmdor the Limbri too.
But yeah, updated sprites, which this is in 4K. I don't know how, you know, well it's coming across in the stream or whatever. I think it's only streaming at like 1440, because what's the point? But yeah, I mean, it's quite beautiful.
That's the first I've heard
It looks, you know, thoroughly modern.
This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things.
But I'm just super excited. I love this game so much.
Number too few.
It's weird to be holding an Xbox controller when it should be, you know, a PlayStation controller.
All right, everybody.
But I'm sure the controller will work just fine. You know, it's just funny because, you know, you're used to a certain, like, moveset.
The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale.
So you can't wait to see me become a monk. I know, right?
We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, Your actions reflect upon us all.
Is JP Trick fixed this version? Don't know.
Fight with honor.
I have no idea if they fixed these significant grind problems and, like, you know, throwing gain JP up on and you know, accumulating in a circle on a chickened enemy that you speed broke, you know, or whatever.
The time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices.
The Sky Captain's like, yeah, I'm not gonna help though.
Word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garreland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall.
This voice actor did a great job.
Prepare yourselves
You scoffs a little bit, young apprentices. Because he was just telling them that they were going to go do some guard duty, a place that wasn't expected to matter, and then... Delete
our way.
Bum, 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 bum. Wait, this is so weird. Okay, so rather than going directly into the battle, they start us on the world map first. Interesting. Yeah, doesn't it though? You know, we'll go down here in Act 2, and then, you know, we'll have this little thing, and then, but it looks so weird.
How odd.
Like, you can see where the mountains are. It's gonna make so much more sense where we're moving around just with the terrain features there. But anyway, let's get to it. The shop for items, we're not in town. They started us in the academy, right? And now we move here for the first battle, because rather, you know, in the original game, you go from the cutscene directly into this battle, right? But now they moved you, so I guess to get you in the tutorial of, like, where you move to a place. When my friend and I first played this game, once upon a time... Like, why can't I... You know, I'm hitting every button and... Okay.
Understood.
Totally... I'm like, how do we go through this list? It's different, but we couldn't figure out how to get different people on the battlefield. Because if you remember in the first game, you start with it differently. You don't get to see where you're placing them, right? Which it's actually really nice that you can here. Celestria. Alright, are any of these people worth using? Alright, Leopold has massive bravery. He's an Aquarius, which I think is the very worst matchup for ours, but we'll hold on to him for a bit, because 70 brave is quite good. Parnella 6670 is solid. Alright, how... There we go.
Let's go.
What a weird thing to get used to. Because Brunhild is super trash. 47 brave is terrible. And Celestria is terrible too. We'll just bring Halstein in. We're gonna get rid of almost all of these people.
To battle.
We're gonna absolutely need to get rid of most of these starting people. They're terrible.
Our luck's turned for the better. All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as flint. Make quick work.
I mean, the Brave doesn't really matter in this battle, but it matters a massive amount throughout the game. And I don't even know if they took out Brave modification. If they did, then it's all the more important that we get good numbers. They got the little numbers over their heads so you can see at a quick glance where the turn order's at. It's such a good change. Say it makes the story a lot better with voiceover? I think so. It's so engaging, right? It's so engaging. Geralt here with 23 HP, goes to defend.
Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the nail.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them.
Yeah.
None will mourn your passing.
Which is a hardcore thing to say, too.
You're in far over your little heads.
The voice acting's so good. But yeah, so we've got the combat timeline here, you know, which... In the other one, you could go to the map and hit triangle and see the turn list, but that's not nearly as good as this, you know. And then just being able to say, okay, you know, this guy is going after all of us, and then this is the very last one to go, so we can get in here, you know, and everybody else will be able to help first. That kind of thing. Although I would take this move anyway, on the reasoning that Delita will hit him and then move away. Alright, we do have throw stone, which is very good. I keep trying to use the buttons up top to rotate the camera. Alright, camera is still, like, tied isometrically. So, like, you can't, like, rotate it a little bit. That really is annoying. That's really so annoying. So they preserved that for us. You can't see a part of the map that they don't want you to, right? Oh! Classic. Classic. I threw a rock right into Ramses' head. So, I thought we could get that angle, but we couldn't. This one will work, though. Sorry, buddy. Chemist moves up and doesn't heal. Well, that's good. I think they've got the AI a little lobotomized on this fight. Not that I'm complaining. You know, it'd be pretty hard to win this one without... Because, you know, you hardly have a lot of options in the first two fights of the game. Yeah! Abraham! With a hit. I don't know if their chemist has Phoenix down, but we're about to find out. Alright, we're just gonna go up here. I was gonna try to tackle her off the side, but it was not to be. Alright, one more hit and she'll go down, unless she tackles us off of the side. Hallstein comes in here. Oh, he's just got a knife. He doesn't even have a broadsword. 3 attack power on the knife. Not even a 4. It'll be alright. He potions himself. That's alright then. And runs away. He does not run away. That's alright then. 14, man. Felice getting it done, but not as much as the rest of us will. Alright, and we can just move here. We don't need to potion him, do we? I mean, he'd be fine, alright. But we'll do it anyway. Because if we can get her to level 2, that would be decent.
I am ready.
You say you ambush a lot and surround one at a time is the best way to kill enemies. My typical strategy is to use some manner of, like, area denial and manipulation of space and then delete them with magic. Just, like, come over the top with, like, a real chunky Ice 2, you know, or, like, Chocobo Meteors as they're approaching, and then you walk up and punch them really hard, or, like, Earth Slashes out of the Monk, followed up by punches from the Monk.
Leave this to me.
18? Wow. Gerald's got hit. Say never waste turn. You hit while you're... Yeah, normally I do stuff like that, but like, no, I resolved to play the game differently than I normally do because how I normally play, every single character always has basic skill in the backup so that I can level up in fights. But it's more fun to, you know, play like you don't understand the mechanics perfectly well. I mean, we can't unlearn what we know, right? But I'm gonna try to not play what I would consider cheesy. But no, like here, there'd definitely be times where I would, like, you know, you let the chemist stay alive because he'll heal himself, and you surround him in a corner and you, like, tackle him and throw stones so that you can get levels up.
Do I look stronger?
But of course here, and then, you know, you always want to drag out the battle so that they can turn into a crystal maybe, and then you can absorb some of their skills. But that's going to happen on this front anyway, without us meaning to, I think.
I'll get you for this.
Yeah, you get a Chocobo for Choco Heal, and then, you know... Like, this is a good time to hit Delita. 18! He'll be alright. Harnell levels up. Worth it.
Damn it all.
Yeah, like... I don't like to do it too early in case you need to stabilize, but... Leopold's in fine shape, so he's just gonna go over here and hit Francis. His real name is Frankincense.
You got me. Whatever it takes.
He'll be alright. We're made of sterner stuff than all that.
I'm in a bad way.
Yeah, and without meaning to intentionally do it, the battle ends up like how we basically do it on purpose anyway. Where you keep the chemist alive a little bit, and then, you know... Delita's using my potions. I hate you so much, Delita. How does he have potion?
The fruits of my labors.
It's just a one-block water thing.
I will not give up.
And Leopold, the champion over here. Tackle doing 19. Acquire ability. Antidote. Worth. Share antidote salt. Any free ability. Look, I'm going to tell you something that I believe, right? Something that may not be true, but something that in my heart I believe. And it's that any ability you get from a crystal, as long as it costs more than 0, is the greatest thing you can do in Final Fantasy Tactics. Is to get an ability for free. Exactly. And Antidote, you're going to want that one anyway. It only costs, what, like 70? Oh, wow. This chemist doesn't even have a knife. Man, we need to keep him alive. We need to kill Delita so that we can keep the chemist alive, because that chemist would allow us to level up. See, I'm falling into my old ways. We're going to hit Holstein here. He can take it. 28! Oh my goodness.
Let me think.
A bitter defeat.
You say you never use chemist after you get monk chakra time? Yeah, you know, that's the thing about the chemists. They're a great early game job because they allow you to get to where you get, you know, your white mages or your summoners for your healing sort of aspects or your status stuff. And then, of course, chakra, which, as long as you can get a level on your map, is just the best thing. Like, why not just knock him out? And Delita ends it.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Bum 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 bum. Hey, that's new. That's fun. They give a little MVP star to the person who did the most work. That's cool. I like it. And I like the crystal room music that's going on, the crystal harp theme.
Barbeneth Beowulf,
Barbeneth?
great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
What news of the war?
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more.
Oh, what's that orange and then white-haired dude gonna do about it?
'Tis but a matter
The
of time
Marquis de
ere Ordalian's
Limbri.
withdrawal from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
Zalbag, who got 2 A's in his name.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
What a thing to say. She's like, okay,
Where is that Ramsay?
then look at my hands, Dad.
He should be here at your side.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been?
You missed to this game.
Grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the night.
It did not give me the choice to rename the character. It may not allow you to do it anymore.
Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from
You still choose your birthday, but not the name.
You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well.
You know, to somebody like Barbaneth, that's like a nice thing to say about somebody. You know, he thinks it's a nice thing to say.
I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face.
He's like, he had to admit a peasant. Can you believe it? What fun. And then he's like, okay, okay, I had my joke.
You will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
Funniest sentence ever.
As you say, Father.
Funniest sentence ever.
Show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
Nice. Yeah, the voiceover is amazing. It's so good. And now Mandalia Plains won. And you know what that means. The worst dude in the world. All my homies hate Algus. Okay, let's figure out how to do stuff real quick. Alright. Yes, yes, yes. Stop telling me how to do things. Alright, where... This is not the main menu. Okay, you access the options through this screen. That's crazy, but okay. Alright, I don't want you to tell me how to do things anymore. It's so annoying, I'll figure it out. Where's the tutorials? Well, apparently they're not optional. All right. Like, Halstein, we want to get rid of you. How do we do it? Oh, we gotta hold it down.
Help but feel you are ending this all too soon.
Halstein, you got a 62-51 split. Where are you gonna go? Abraham, you're trash.
May I help you?
53 brave. You're never gonna make it in this town, kid. You went through the economy. That's alright. See you later, Abraham.
Me? Are you certain? I had hoped I could continue to aid your cause.
Yeah, we took their gear off. That's what we were just doing. Hey, KP. Dude, this is the coolest remaster. They talk!
Good day to you. Don't say such things. I'll be more useful from now on, I swear.
Sorry, Brunhilde. 47 bravery is never gonna get you anywhere in this town. Now, Parnella, 66 brave. Totally legit. Celestria, 59-48. That's a garbage split, and you know it. Maybe you can get a job as a farmer somewhere.
Who, me? Must we truly part ways?
How are we gonna fight? Oh, we're gonna recruit right here. We're at a city, we can recruit here. This is how you begin every game of tactics, by getting rid of the people in your party that aren't good enough to recruit.
What sort of recruit are you looking for?
Oh, wow, they've got a whole page! You used to have to go in individually. Alright, so, yeah, and then we'll just go get here. 69 and 70, this guy Bryce, bam. What a good split.
So,
You're coming with us, buddy.
Let me know if you need it. Anyone catch your eye?
62-62, Constance, what a girl. 66-61, that's better. Morgaine, that's also a cooler name. Morgaine, nice to meet you. You're coming with us. Alright.
Another task for me.
Because in the original game, right, you could cycle, you chose a male or a female character, I think it was, and then you would just recycle them until you got the
What sort of recruit are you looking for?
the thing you wanted. 6270 is pretty nice for Bernard. Now, generally, we get 2 male generics and 2 female generics, and then start getting rid of the male generics as we get other cool stuff for the army and keep the female generics the entire time. So we need one more dude, or is that because we... Yeah, no, this is already a crew, right? Yeah. And with very solid splits, 74-52. 52 is not great, but you know, Leopold can just be anti-faith guy, and the rest of these just where we want him to be. One chemist is enough, and we'll leave Leopold at home when we go into this next battle. We just need to go ahead, make sure all of them have broadswords on, and they do. And then mithril knife for Parnella.
What is it?
299. Ah, 300 would have got us that, but no, we got Yell, right? Yeah. It's called Tailwind now, but you and I know it's just Yell. We're gonna get Throw Stone anyway. There's a bunch of really good stuff in basic skills, and Ramses are so good that you basically can't, like, not take them. But evasive stance command. Oh, and it gives you the whole thing that you can get for all of their abilities. That's so cool. Alright, we already got Throw Stone there. We're not going to move to a different one. Parnella gets Throw Stone, which is super excellent, and we need to... Whoops.
I am eager to fight.
In here, basic skill with the Throw Stone there, pretty nice. Alright. Phoenix Down's like at the very bottom of the list, which is super funny and annoying. Alright, so Leopold's got what he needs there. You get move +1 at 200 JP, which is worth getting. So now with everybody having items on as well, and yeah, we'll be in good shape for this next fight. We just need to buy some more potions. They start you with way more money than you used to, right? They started you with 10 grand, which is a ton. Want to be in Dark Knight? Oh, I hope so.
Looking for all inputs to come back.
Oh, and the jobs list, yeah. I guess they may not be secret. I'm like, no. I'm not seeing one that would be a Dark Knight, right? They look all familiar. But it's possible. It's possible.
Welcome, or catch your eye.
But yeah, nothing decent yet. We're just gonna get...
Are you happy? Anything? Will that be all? Good choice. May I help look in a cell? Are you happy? You can't. Will that be all?
Yeah, the shadow, it's this is so well done. This is so well done. Mandalia Plain, we forgot to save before coming in, so we'll just have to win. Because it would really stink for all of that interior work to be gone. But here we go.
You can rely on me.
Right.
Ready.
Forward.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
Stab him! Hit him in the head! Push him down a hill!
What do you think we do with him?
I mean, what do you think we do with him?
Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols.
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
Say the one that does dynamic energy when you cast spells? I hope so. Alright, so here, this is a very important thing. You always choose one, not two. One gives you a brave boost, and it's easier.
Our first duty is to defeat the brigade.
And
the enemy
and I hate Algus. All my homies hate Algus.
You would stand by and watch as they kill an innocent.
Innocent, Delita.
I hadn't planned on giving them the chance.
Innocent.
I would have saved him myself had it come to it. Me then.
Reinforcements.
Oh, he's called Argath. Okay, well, I'm probably going to call him Algus most of the time.
Victory is mine. Just try and stop me.
Say take all that, it's another noise party. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Nothing better than that in a Final Fantasy game. In Final Fantasy VI, my favorite game, but at the very beginning when you have Locke and the Moogles, you can take Mog's items away from the, not from his individual equip screen, but if you go to like the party equip, like to the side on equip, then you can move him down and then you can get a Mithril Pike and a Mithril Shield super early. Auto battle? No way. I don't believe it. It wouldn't work. Auto battles never worked. And we're just gonna split to this whole side here.
How's this?
I'll return the favor.
And of course, speed boost is the best boost. But you get a temporary brave boost in the battle, but as we know, all brave boosts of a certain magnitude become permanent brave boosts. So it's permanently important for your entire game, because it's hard to brave mod, right? There's only 2 good ways to do it. You get cheer up in chapter 2 and forward from Ramza alone, and then you have the mediator ability to boost brave, which is percentage based and thus takes a lot longer. And faith modding you can also do, but you wouldn't because you don't want your faith too high.
Ready. I shall win glory.
He's using a potion. I hate him so much. But you know, we'll just hang out over here.
My time is now.
Just tell the enemy's coming right. Oh, we didn't get any of the things. Well, we may not have been able to. It's alright. It's alright, Morgaine.
My turn.
The whole page of accessible recruits, so good. Anything where, like, the gameplay loop of getting something is just to go in and out of a menu many times, obviously that could, you know, never happen again in gaming. We'd be fine. Do we move up? Nah. We will form a united front and continue yelling at people. Like Morgaine. Say the game is so much better, you're gonna buy it today. Awesome. I'm glad. I can't wait to hear about your experiences with it. Oh no, we faced the wrong way. But yeah, because I mean, I love the original so much, but like with difficulty levels, just anything to add, you know, a little bit of spice to what is already very familiar, you know, I love it, and and also, like, can I just say, it makes me feel so cool and happy for like someone to watch me play a game and think, okay, I'll get it, like I'm a force for good in the world, right? Still playing PS1 emulator? Oh, nice, yeah. The last I played would have been, probably like 12 or 13 years ago. I was playing FFT 1.3 on an emulator.
Whatever it takes.
And I just played like 1.3 and then like 1.3 easy sometimes for like a whole year is almost all I played. It was before I was on YouTube, but oh no! 25, the humanity.
I feel stronger. Let me think. Can you stand?
Right. I have you now!
You got me.
Yeah, we just move here, because then they're not going to be able to shoot the gap. Morgan can pop this fool. For 11, man, he hit with his dagger just so much harder. And we will move here into a safe seam, allowing Delita to move into the gap. Yeah, tactics.
It cannot be.
I'll handle this.
This can't be. Death or glory.
Death or Glory, a great song by The Clash. Just another story, am I right? Oh no, Delita! Oh, he lived, okay. A Phoenix Down's a lot more expensive than a potion is.
Victory is mine.
And August does a rush, which at least has a 100% hit chance. With a widely variable, you know, damage amount, but gets it done. We're going to move here. And figure that Delita will
I must keep moving forward.
have his position stabilized here. Oh no, we'll just heal him and then that'll be fine.
I'm in your debt.
Hey, job level up for Bryce. And we're just gonna push him, like, because we're trying not to play the old way, where we just put basic skill on everyone and we play, like, a sincere, like, I'm not grinding type of, thing. Yeah, it has knockback pretty frequently, but the damage can range, you know, up or down pretty far. But your AI friends, because the way the game does the calculation for, like, Squire, you know, they see this is going to do 12 damage 100% of the time. They have 10 hit points, this is a good move. But really a 95 hit with the sword would be better, because there you have a 100% chance to do 12 damage, you know. Like right there, it worked, but it didn't have to work. It just did work. Other good things about tackle, so since it's like a physical damage attack, right, it works off of Brave.
If I die, so be it.
My phone's ringing. I'm gonna look to just silence it. I figure I don't want to talk to them. Just 11? Pathetic. It'll be alright. I'll just move up here and throw a rock at him. Throw stone, same thing, right? It's variable in damage, so it worked this time, but he could have just moved up and killed somebody, but here we move here. We deny a front entirely to the Panther. He'll have to walk through to attack
I feel stronger.
Morgan, but then we'll move in here and with a beautiful rear attack for 8 damage. Pathetic. Now he has 1 HP, so it's entirely appropriate to do it. Also, a thief has, like, decent physical evasion from the front. So there we go. Shigemis levels up, which is perfect too. We're going to be able to turn her into a mage. Yeah, the hearts, exactly. Rather than 1, 2, and 3. Which, because they use the numbers for turn order, it would be sort of like visually incoherent. Delita levels himself up to 2, good for him.
Let's go.
Oh, it did a little meow. Whoops, turned the wrong way. It's alright.
I see you.
But we're not gonna... We killed him too quick, you know. We're not gonna be able to...
How's this?
To get the crystals.
Where to?
Me then.
So you can get the killing blow for the experience, because it's kind of hard to get his experience on parity with your party. Potion the Beast, you know we should have done.
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
Marquis. Is it not Marquis? Is it not?
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
The enemy is vanquished! Ramza with the greatest contribution. MVP!
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbris.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
Yeah. Not a knight, then, are you?
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Yeah, you know, it's, they did a really good job with it, I think.
You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you?
Dude, dropping a Bahamut.
What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
What?
The order
grabs his shoe. Oh, it's his hand. My whole life I thought he grabbed Rams's boot. He's like, no, don't walk away.
The Marquis is held captive.
I am Shiva. Dropping the old Ifrit on him. Shiva on a group of goblins, just melting all of them to the ice weakness.
We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything.
If he gets killed, I'll lose everything. Man, you sure sound concerned for him.
You simply must help me, please. I beg you.
Stop holding my hand.
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Hey, Autumn. Yeah, I see that you don't need instruction to also hate Algus as much as I do. Or Argath, as he is known here. Let go of my hand!
Agreed. We'll start there.
Lead the way.
Shakes fist. Hate you so much.
Yes?
Yeah, we need to get armor before we swap him to knight. We can get move 1 now, which is a super great ability, you know, until you get to move 2. He wasn't there. She gets to ascend. Glorious!
Yes?
We're just gonna grab... No, she's already got Phoenix down. Alright, alright. Bryce... We need to change his name. We'll do that soon. Alright, so... You said the super teleport? Well, you know, it could have stood to lose it, right? Alright, so Morgaine, we need to move her to Chemist right now. One more job point and she gets Accumulate. But if we're not cheesing the game, and we're going to try not to, getting movement and throw stone is better.
Wish me luck.
Because we need, if we're just trying to get the typical amazing dual chemist, then very clearly this is the way to do it. Move one, move one. And Leopold needs to stay Squire a little while longer, because at least you got to get move one, or what's the point of being anything, right? Alright, good stuff. But they, you know, they have a harder difficulty, which is so fun. Wait, no, don't let him show up there. Curses. Oh, that makes me so mad. Why would he get to stand next to me? They made it 3K. No. Teleport, if you teleported within your movement range, like if your movement range is listed at, say, 4 because you're a thief or whatever, or a ninja, and 5, you know, so if you ever move within that range, you always would succeed. And then going outside of your listed range would incur a percentage-based possibility that the game doesn't tell you that can get in the way of a successful teleport. Because the real benefit of teleport is ignoring terrain. It's like ignore height plus ignore body, so you can get out of things, you know, you can dive into things. And so, like, you could, you know, you teleport with a monk into some guys to get, like, a good positioning or whatever. But, yeah, so in the range of your movement, it always succeeds.
They sing your praise from on high.
They sing your praise from on high. Dystarg, that's not true.
I am glad.
But 3K JP is more... I mean, teleport's too good. I mean, it's not as good as, like, short charges. They really give you way too much with Time Mage, right?
You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far.
Because short charge, if it still exists, is the most bonkers thing in the entire game.
No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit.
Yeah. Say if Upar teleport was going through the castle wall during the Gafgarian fight, that is a great one. My typical movement ability is just, you know, you get move 3 on the people that can get it. And then, because of course, Dancer and Bard have their split, which is super annoying.
These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is assuming the Marquis yet lives.
2 swords. Look, Autumn, they say Marquis, but that doesn't mean they're right, okay? It is Marquis. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. Marquis is like, that's a thing that you get in Final Fantasy games and maybe in other voice acting things. That's not like, look, it's a very French word, and I assure you that you don't say the S. There's Marquess, which is like the feminine French form of Marquis, and there you say the S, but like, you know, there's extra letters at the end of it.
I
I beg of you, Count Beowulf.
But there's
Lend me 100 men that I might hunt
like
the Horsens
FF12,
down.
there's some people called the Marquis or whatever, and then so Balthier is always like, the Marquis, and I'm like, that's not how you say it, Balthier. You've been to an opera, you should know. Sizzle. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down.
Please, my lord, grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Gallione. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted.
Ha! Yeah, take that! Dystark, the good guy, scratch his head, has really put you in your place, Argath.
You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
My own house.
Oh, look how good the water looks! Oh, that's so nice. It's just the little things, right?
At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy.
My favorite job class? Oh, probably Monk. Monk and Summoner are the job classes where whenever I master them, I'm sorry. Because I'm like, oh man, now that they've mastered this job class, they should do something else. Oh man, I really like having a monk. Who else can be a monk now? The mouse moves during the ellipsis. Yeah, you know, that is pretty annoying.
He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I.
When Argath tells this story, it sounds like he doesn't understand that this guy's the good guy.
One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds.
Like, oh yeah, you literally sold out all of the people that you were sworn to defend with your life so that you could live. Like, do you not see, Argath, that the shame on your family is legitimate? In so much as any shame from one person can devolve to another?
My Lord Father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one.
He's like, I'll show everyone!
Our bannermen deserted us. Our reputation ruined.
They're like, he wasn't a traitor, they just let him go. You know, like you do to a captured officer.
Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
And it's just also delusional. I hate Algasol, you know that. I've mentioned it before, it'll come up again that I hate him. But it's also delusional, right? Like, Dystark, and I can't believe I'm here defending Dystark of all people. But Dystark is quite right to be like, dude, you don't have any social standing to demand favors. What Argath should have done, if anything, was say, I beg you, let me go with the squad you're sending. You know, let me personally avenge him. Not like, lend me 100 guys. 100 dudes is so many dudes. Delita had 5 guys to attack a whole monastery. Like... You meant a personatum who acted like I was like, oh man, yeah, wow. I read that sentence on my head just like sparked. I'm like, no, that's not real. Tietra.
Tetra.
Tetra. Sure.
Alma. Zalbog.
Zalbog with 2 A's. No, man, Ogre Battle, what a special game, right?
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbog?
I love Ogre Battle.
Garland?
I only played it on emulator. I don't think I've seen an Ogre Battle cart in real life. Not at any store, not at anybody's house, not at a game. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an Ogre Battle cart.
Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf.
I've only seen pictures of that picture.
Father would be proud.
You've truly the right to call yourself. I'm the son of the dude who gives people the name. Like, they're such jerks, right? And frankly, the whole Zalbag and Dystark thing, being upset about having a different mother, like, is this or is this not a patriarchal system, Zalbag? What call do you have to criticize your father's choices after his death? What's wrong with you? Like, again, is this or is this not a patriarchal system? And if it is, and it clearly is, Zalbag and Dystark are really not knowing their role here.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show.
And I'm not like sitting here defending their system, far from it. I'm just saying that it lacks the internal coherence. It's not like he's adopted, which again is great, not a bad thing, but in their system maybe they could have the prejudice. Like, he's the legitimate son of their father. You know, I can't believe that their dad even knows before his death that they resented him enough to call him out about it, right? You'd think they would know their role better.
Do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Rogues do catch themselves, Zalbag. If you let criminals hang out long enough, at least half of the criminals will end up not around anymore.
We received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
Like the Corpse Brigade. If you just let them do their own devices, they're in the middle of killing half of each other.
What? Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
And this is all just like a ludicrous thing, too. The idea that you would have a landed aristocracy with a long-term war without a system of ransom for pecuniary gain is absolute madness. It is totally bog standard in all wars to capture people and sell them to the opposing side. It's very modern for that not to be the case. And it's so silly that they're hung up on this. Like, why would not a bunch of poor people need more money to fight more war? Like,
I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it.
But that's the great part about the storytelling in Tactics, is like, you or I, or like a thinking person, could look at the stories that the aristocracy is telling themselves about their motivations and the motivations of their enemies. And see, man, they don't get it. But of course they don't get it. It's very easy for a person to not understand something when their social position and power depend on them not understanding it.
However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
It's like in Batman the Dark Knight when Michael Caine can't figure out that the guy in Burma just, like, wants the Empire to leave. He's like, he just threw the rubies away. He wasn't even stealing the bribe. Why would he get in the way of the bribe? You know, I just don't see why someone would be mad about, like, our oppressive authoritarian system.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, a merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
And they're, like, my whole, like, Zalbek's trying to get us to go, right? He wants us to go. Why would he be like, oh, isn't it boring being here? Walks away.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Tetra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Tetra will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza walks away with his incredibly dumb haircut trailing behind him.
Ramza.
Alright.
Greetings, come back.
What we want to do now is, so Ramza got the movement, so we can swap him to Knight now.
Alright then.
Welcome. After all, may I help? You're in safe hands with me.
Oh, did he just... Where did we get all the Knight gear from?
May I be of thought catch your eye?
Oh, right. August has the,
Will that be all? Who needs outfitting? May I help with your
Alright, how does this work? Oh my god. Oh, confirm choice. Obviously.
Many thanks.
Obviously.
Will that be your comeback?
Making
What do you
preparations. Need something?
Yes?
Making
What do you
preparation.
want?
Need something?
Yes?
How might I help?
Alright, we just need to get move 1 there, so we'll just jump into this next thing. Ramza will be a Knight. Oh yeah, look at that. 72 brave already.
Making preparations.
And then we can give him the good sword. Happy birthday to the ground! Indeed. I'm like, oh, it would be a sure shame if we just waited back here and let Algus run up into all these gobbos. But, oh yeah, Oracle. Oracle's a really awesome class also. Love me an Oracle.
Right.
If you say so.
We don't need to level her up anymore. Not really. She's got Ice 1, which is good enough. It would be nice to get him... Yeah, we'll get him so he can get to move 2. And then we'll just drag her. She's already a higher level than everybody else in the whole party, so this will let them catch up. Yes, Autumn, exactly. Like, being able to see where you're being placed, what a game changer. It's so much better than just being in that little blue background.
Some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in Castle Garrett's, Argath.
And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face.
I like my japes, Argath. You shut up. I'm gonna jape and jape some more.
Enough
Bum,
talk.
bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Victory is mine.
You know, if they ever do like the music of Final Fantasy Tactics in concert, I'm gonna go. Alright, here we do want to wait a little bit. Alright, who needs the points the most? She does, because if we can get her to be a caster immediately, that will be good. We probably won't get it in this battle, though. Yeah! Got the knockback. Perfect. That's the good stuff there. And here we're gonna move forward to get the stone on the bomb. And get the knockback. Charmed. A charmed run, to be sure. Move up here into the breach. Oh yeah, the bombs, yeah, they'll only use it if they are, like, at sort of low HP, though, right? Pretty nasty turn punch there. With the knockback. Now we're gonna move back a slide of, like, 2, and that other bomb and both of the bombs won't catch up. They might, you know, get there to Delita August, though. Oh, hey, look at Delita being productive. And Argus will run and hit the bomb. And hit the bomb. You know, if it's not enough to get it into the wounded state, that's good. Alright, huge movement here. Do we just move here? Yeah. Longsword, 21 damage. There we go. Clean. Whoops. At least they didn't mess with the music. Indeed, you know, they might have done a remaster just like on like Fidelity or something. But yeah, you know, it is just as perfect as always. We didn't want to throw a stone at this bomb because probably 3 more points of damage will get it wounded. leaving us a little vulnerable. Here, we're just going to 8. Alright. I was like, I bet at 9 it won't be wounded. So we're okay on that front. It shouldn't explode, and if it does, it's far enough away from the rest of the party where we'll be fine. He does blindness, you know, that's good for them. It's just like, and then the strings come, like, it's so good. It's so good. I love this game. You know, tactics as it should have been. It looks so good. It plays just right. Seeing the turn order on the left is amazing. Oh no! Oh, that's a good one. And it lived through the self-destruct. It came back to life. That's rough.
I'll do what I can.
But that's what, you know, because he tackled it and got it into lower amounts. It's all August's fault. Pretty weak self-destruct, all things considered, though. Deleted will come and potion me up again. Beautiful.
Be more careful.
Yeah,
My turn.
when you first unlocked Ignore Height, exact same. I was like, now I'm going to be able to go anywhere. I'm like, oh, a lot of these cool places are impassable terrain. But, man, at the outside of the castle, when you can, like, jump all the way up to the top, mwah. Ignore Height on an archer, when it works, is so satisfying. But archers are so mediocre, you know, but, you know, it's still fun to use. We're going to send Rams over here to spike this dude.
I have you now.
Let me think. So.
Does it have counter? It's not listing it as having counter. Maybe they took counter away from the baseline Panther, which, to be fair, all of the baseline creatures having counter did make them dramatically stronger than other baseline things.
Ready. My turn. Just try and stop me. I feel stronger. Can you stand?
I totally need more of these items, is the thing. I need to buy more Phoenix Downs, not use them. Stones do go through bodies by long agreement. We're going to move here so that if the Panther moves, it'll be accessible to Ramza. Hit this guy, take him out, and then move across.
Just getting started.
Because the thing about getting move +1 for people is once you get it, there's a lot of stuff like goblins with 3 move, and if you can get 4, and then you get battle boots for 5, all of a sudden they just can't catch you, and you can very comfortably kite like a whole set of dudes.
Me then. Victory is mine.
Would be cool if you could float on them? Yes, it definitely would be. Because after all, why couldn't you float up there? Why can't you float high rather than low?
one thing for it.
And my man gets to level 2. Oh man, that's I'm just noticing now on the UI here, it tells you how many job points you have. That's so good. That's amazing. Alright, so she already got to job level 2, so we're going to be able to swap to a mage next time, so we already got there. And by long agreement, the thing you're supposed to do at a time like this is throw a rock at Algis's head.
Once we are clear of the Weald, we should soon reach Daughter.
Greatest contribution from... Yeah, but we gave him all the armor. And the longsword.
Yes?
I think the strongest rumor I believed when this game was out, that me and my friends started amongst ourselves, was there was some way to get Moogles on your team, right? We just wanted it to be true. It's like, yeah, MVP. Okay, yeah, sure, we gave him all the better basic skills and, like, one better physical attack than he should have at any given time. And a 70-70 split to start. But, you know, really... Speed boost for 900, obviously, is very good. Concentrate is super good. Now that we're not using gain JP up, right? So... Alright, Leopold learns movement 1 and becomes an archer, question mark?
Not bad.
So the thing is with your 2 generics, you're always leaving one behind on quest missions, so I guess Bryce will be left behind this time. And we'll be able to move him into something else soon. Probably at night when we move Ramsay to Monk, right?
Fetching, ain't it?
Fire and ice magic significantly more important than lightning magic is. There are lightning weak things in the game, but you know, you run into much more one than the other. Oh, we don't have a shield for him. Alright, well, we could, rather than continuing to Dorder, come back and get more items, so I think that's what we'll do, actually.
Welcome. Take good choice.
Yeah. So we can get plumed hat, leather, clothing, battle boots split. Can we afford all this? Yeah.
This is what you won't be. This is your grandson. Anything.
Alright, no, because if we're gonna swap right now, we can make him into a knight also.
This is your most. This is your fight. May I help with all combat?
They start you with significantly more money, like you start with 10k, which I think you started with 5 in the original. But it really gives you a big window here. Wait, no. Oh, right, here. I'm like, you can use a bowgun in that, because there aren't any real bows for sale yet.
This is another. May I? I see. Greetings.
And then we'll just go here and...
This is your grand total. It won't be... Will that be all? After all, in particular. Are you happy? Anything? Are you happy?
Alright, and now that we're totally broke, as it should be.
Are you happy? A pleasure to... Are you happy? Are you a pleasure? May I? What is it? May I be or catch your eye? Are you happy? Will that don't be a...
Alright, alright. Oh, we created a new save data, not what I meant to do. Alright, so the tavern... You actually do stuff here yet?
A warm welcome to you.
No, we can't do jobs yet.
It's just rumor, mind you.
Rumors are, of course, just things that tell you all about the stuff. Lots of proper nouns in there. They did not make JP up innate. I decided that we weren't going to go for it, even though it's objectively the best thing to do, because it would allow me to, you know, play cooler characters. The job's a 2 since it's mercenary non-noble, then yeah, because that makes more sense thematically why it opens up there, yeah. Of course, you want it in 2 anyway, because then you have the fort to Agros where you can move back and forth. You always want 2 blues. Well, I guess the blue and green split doesn't happen here anymore, but you know, you always want 2 blues. Alright, Jordan. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Understood.
Ready.
Archer or white mage? Well, you know. We didn't even get the moves for the white mage, did we? Archer's more important.
To battle.
Look, white mages aren't good. You just need one eventually.
I said I know naught of it.
They didn't keep the War of the Lion scenes. There's like the one reason to keep the 2 ghost ogres. The 2 knights you get there. I didn't play War of the Lion, so I guess they didn't know they had stuff there.
Do not speak false to me. I know what you've done. Where is Gustav? I will have it from you one way or another.
I don't know.
What of the Marquis? Where have you hidden him? Tell me. I will not ask again. Where are they?
In the desert. In Rat Cellar.
The desert. They're in the desert.
The San Rat Siege.
Hold!
The Order's swords. My luck turns foul with the weather.
seems we did well to come here.
Have I not seen that man before?
In the last chapter, if you have Alicia and Levian and a ton of money, they'll have a birthday party for... Oh, that's so nice! You know, I didn't know that. That's cool. I love Agrias. She's my girl, right? Even after I get Orlando, I'm like, let's leave him at camp and use a more balanced and reasonable character.
You know him, Delita?
I have seen his face, I'm sure of it. It was at Egros, just after the war's end.
You'll pardon me my misgivings, but this has not the look of any joyous reunion. To arms!
And she gets the ladies' rouge, she gets tons of positive effects. Man, you know, the accessories that the ladies can wear, you know, some of them are just so mind-blowingly good. And of course, Dancer is just so much better than Bard. I mean, Bard's fine, but Dancer, though.
His name is Weegraf. He commanded the dead men during the war, a company of volunteers assembled from the peasantry.
So he's, yes, the leader of Death Corps. Sorry, Corpse Brigade. It's not the Death Corps.
What? But that would make him...
Aye. The commander of the Corpse Brigade.
August is going to... Alright, yeah, we're just gonna rotate backwards the whole way. And, you know, take the high ground. That'll show them. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bars amazing in 5. Man, 5 gave you some good play to some job classes that have not been good in any other of the Final Fantasy since. 5 was a lot of fun. Wow, she got trucked on there.
This should help, true friend. I must keep moving forward.
And we just want to move such that we block a little bit here and probably eat the magic cast. Like that move won't do. This one will. You know, the council move, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Parnella with the steel chair.
I shall win glory.
With a massive, almost one-shot on Alaire here. He's gonna run scared. He's wounded. He's out of this fight, you know. And a deletion on the opposing wizard. Elite. And then St. Augustine here is going to come in like a Band of Horses song trying to save the day. Not going to work. Hi-ya! And a sick one-shot there.
It's time.
Where to?
Boom, baby. Alright, not quite enough to get it done there, but
From strength to strength.
the archer will be able to do it if they get to go again, but they're in huge trouble here, of course. The archer won't go first. Algus gets a throw stone kill. Nope. Insufficient damage.
God help me.
Yeah, getting spiked by 25 HP, like, does he even have, like, leather, like a hat on? Yeah, no, nothing. You mentioned, like, or when you get, like, a throw stone knock and they fall and they die to the damage. Hysterical. And they're gonna kill her, but, you know, maybe not. Yeah, we'll be able to shoot him here. We'll be fine. When you're charging, you lose almost all of your ability to not get shot. Will this hit? Bowguns are super annoying. Yeah, there we go. Boom, baby.
Right. How's this?
Oh yeah, definitely gonna want to try to save the crystal. Need to stop getting so much tempo here. But with him wounded in the back there, there's at least that little thing. Of course, when they all get wounded, then they start acting a little squirrely, but...
Damn you.
Algus is all the way over there, just, you know, being real brave. He's got throw stone, though, so he could definitely get it done. This guy just with the bowgun, though, it's the one up top with the bow that can really rain the damage. Bowguns are pretty crummy. Their real selling point is that you can use a shield with them, which is hardly anything. Sorry, Delita. It was necessary. Yeah, they must have been a good match, right? She gets to level 3, which is good, because 3 is, like, on pace with where we want to be here.
I believe in you. 'Tis a blessing.
And Archer as a class stinks, but it gets you to Thief. And Thief as a class is very excellent. Good movement, very high speed. Stealing is amazing. Charm is so good.
Come on.
Evaded? How could Algus do this? Oh, he's gonna aim +1 at Algus? Well... let's help him out a little bit.
I'm better than this. Now I'll show you.
A treasure box, that's too bad.
I have to fight on. It's time.
But on the upside, that one up there could be a bow.
Damn it. Damn it all.
Shield parry.
No turning back. You are no more.
And now that that guy's the last one up, he will move over in this direction, but we'll just kite a little bit
Let me think.
and try to get some more crystals before we call it. I did play Tactics Advance. Not on. I played it on like the Visual Boy Advance emulator. But I had a pretty high opinion of it. You know, a very different game, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was great fun. It didn't like inspire me, and like it wasn't like a life-changing, earth-shattering. This is my favorite game type of game like this one is, but still very good. We'll bonk him with the rod there, you know. Wow. They really don't want to give us, they don't want to give us the magic from those guys. Hey there we go. Rush and aim +1. Now, are they good? No, but are they free? Yes. They are so free. You said, that is an interesting point. I don't know if I've ever thought of that. Here the crystals are literally people.
I can do this. God help me.
I just want to get this bow. Please be the bow.
My turn.
No. Leather clothing. Fine. If you could tell him to go, so that'd be faster. You could speed boost them before you kill them to make it happen, but not haste.
I have to fight on.
Okay, he needs 10 more JP to become a thief. Don't miss.
Why? Never felt better.
Later on, I'm glad you could catch some of it. This remaster's really good. Bryce with the contribution. What his real contribution was hitting Algus with a sword.
We know you're of the brigade. There's no use hiding it.
Man, oh man, this is so good. Just the little things, right? Delita leaning there like in the shadows. Argith being like, I'm gonna do my torture thing now.
Where are you holding him? You were with your commander, Weegraf, when we came upon you. It would seem he cast you off as a lizard would its tail. Where has he gone? Where is your den?
Mayhap a beating would loosen your tongue.
Enough, Argath!
Listen well. A great host, with the Order at its van, prepares a sweeping campaign that will bring to book your Turncloak Brigade. You will die. You will be hunted down to the last and slaughtered like the swine you are. For such is brigandry's reward.
Argath is always just pontificating.
Lucky one. Tell us what we wish to know, and you may yet keep your bacon. So, where is Weegrav?
And here you have like the interesting thing where Argath is like modeling the general behavior that led to the shame of his family, right? He's acting as the other people were, and this guy here is the innocent in the story, you know, that is forced to give out information. And of course, Argath doesn't see any contrast between his beliefs and his actions. People rarely do.
I'll not bear your ribald tongue, rogue. Learn to guard it if you've not have it cut from your throat.
Yikes.
I am no rogue.
Tell that to the men you've robbed.
You nobles, sir, are all the same. You think every man born outside a castle's walls less than human. We fought for this kingdom at the peril of our very lives, yet the moment that the war was ended, you turned us out into the streets. What do you think makes you so special? Birth? Blood? What difference does it make?
You kidnap men for ransom, then dare ask the difference between us?
No, we kidnapped him and then decided ransom was appropriate. Gosh, no. Like, Algus doesn't really get it.
Marquis's kidnapping was no plan of Weegrav's.
What?
He would never hold a man for ransom. Such a lowly act. It goes against all we believe in.
Then who was it? Someone kidnapped the Marquis Elmdor de Lim.
Speak. If not you, then on whom would you pin the deed?
It was Gustav.
Who is Gustav?
Gustav Margrave, Lieutenant Commander of the Dead Men.
Oh, they say lieutenant like they're British. Come on. Come on. It's not an F in that word.
So the Corpse Brigade was behind the kidnapping?
Seriously, I know there's different ways to speak the beautiful English language, and that the English might have started it, but lieutenant just makes me mad. It's a dumb word.
No. We're not
like, if you're gonna take a word from the French, why are you adding in just some, like, frictive in there? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
To be treated as equals, as the men of honor we are.
What do maggots know of honor?
That's enough, Argath!
So where is this Gustav?
In the Samrat siege.
Samrat?
Algus isn't from around here, so he may not know.
Small wonder you've not heard of them. Sandrats are unique to the Zeklaus Desert, north of Dorta.
You can have the weirdest fights in Zeklaus.
Do any villages lie in the desert?
Villages? No. At least, not anymore. But the Desertmen once built a settlement by an oasis, and its
Delita paid attention in geography class.
Then that's where we'll find Gustav and the Marquis.
Aye, like as not.
How can you be so certain?
Asich is a Sandrat's burrow. It's home.
Hmm?
Hmm? Yeah, Algus. Hmm?
Welcome, by all means. May I be of further look in his cell? May I have my way?
Hmm?
What is it?
Oh, right, it's got to be level 3.
Yes?
In here, like, equip heavy armor is, if you go to monk, it's what you want the most, right? Because equip sword only gets you so far. It's fine. The breaks are okay, but if you don't want to take knight as your secondary, and we don't. Yeah, nothing to distribute there. Both of them will just level up. Alright. I think this is actually a pretty good time to call it. Well, no, I mean, Zeklas is a better thematic place to stop, right? No, I'm hungry. I should eat. Anyway. Yeah, I am just having the very best time. But, well, that's all I've got for you right now. I'm gonna get something to eat and maybe clean up the house a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to disturb the spiders. But, we'll certainly be playing more of this in the coming days. Maybe not more today, but maybe in the coming days. And I'm just having an amazing time. I love this game so much. I hope that's coming across. I bet it is. And, you know, once we figure out how the menus work a little better in this version, it'll be easier to navigate around. But it's already going wonderfully, of course. Once we get, you know, once you get a couple black mages off the ground, it all sort of falls in line from there. But that's all I've got for you right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I really hope you enjoyed. I know I did. The game is Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles, a modern remaster, and let me tell you, I have a very high opinion of it so far. So later, guys. Later, RK. Later, Neo. Later, Autumn. So good to see all of you, and I hope to see you later on in a later streamer video. So see you guys.